Have you ever thought about opening your own mobile cart or kiosk business? Maybe the facility you manage could establish new revenue by adding coffee, food, or retail services. Cart King International can be the answer to your needs. Cart King is a North American designer and manufacturer of the finest mobile coffee, food, and retail carts and kiosks. Cart King has been working with clients and corporations across North America for 20 years, providing innovative designs, custom manufacturing, and timely delivery. Carts and kiosks are fun, and so are the dozens of designs on our website. Please visit us today at www.cart-king.com or just call us at 1-877-986-7771 and get your sales rolling.
PureSoapFlakes.com, 218-568-2525. Have you ever heard of Castile Soap? Pure Soap Flake Company handcrafts fine soap bars, laundry powder, and concentrated soap flakes using organic vegetable oils from their northern Minnesota facility. Bathe your body and wash your clothes with Pure Soap products that are free of fragrance, GMOs, palm oil, sodium lauryl sulfate, and synthetic additives. Keep it clean, folks. Pure Soap Flake Company products are kind to living creatures and sensitive skin, safe for drains and waterways, and work great in high-efficiency washers and top and front-loading machines. Order today at PureSoapFlakes.com or give them a call, 218-568-2525, 218-568-2525. Pure Soap Flake Company is a proud member of the Handcrafted Soap and Cosmetic Guild.
Tina Helmuth is writing an ongoing series of fact-fiction books that boldly takes on today's most heinous crimes, the abduction, sexual trafficking, and cannibalization of our children. Suffer the Little Children, The Wrath of the Father, and Unbreakable. Deeply researched and mixed with the supernatural, good versus evil makes these thrillers hard to put down, shining a light on the root cause of these crimes and introducing a spiritual solution. Justice will be served. Available at lulu.com in paperback or ebook.
Is your credit in bad shape? Do you need a new car? Ready to buy a new house? You want to rent an apartment? Are you going to apply for a job? Any one of these activities, they're going to ask for a credit report and then check out your credit score. Let Dynamic Solutions 2 erase your negative credit remarks. They offer a life-changing, dynamic financial solution. The finest in fast, professional, affordable credit repair. They have affordable monthly prices. They accept Visa, MasterCard, PayPal options available. You go to www.dynamicsolutions2, that's the number 2.com, or call 424-888-2820. Now, if you enter promo code ED or you mention Ed Opperman, you get a 10% discount. How's that? You get a free consultation, all negative items removed, get back in positive credit position. Dynamic Solutions 2, life-changing dynamic financial solutions.
It's the Opperman Report. Join digital forensic investigator and PI Ed Opperman for an in-depth discussion of conspiracy theories, strategy of New World Order resistance, high-profile court cases in the news, and interviews with expert guests and authors on these topics and more. It's the Opperman Report. And now, here is investigator Ed Opperman.
Okay, welcome to the Opperman Report. I'm your host, Private Investigator Ed Opperman. Merry Christmas, ho, ho, ho. You can find me at Opperman Investigations and Digital Forensic Consulting through my website, emailrevealer.com. And also our free archives you can find at Spreaker.com, Spreaker.com. Okay, and you can go there, sign up for free, get all the free archives, you know. Got so much content up there, like 1,400 shows. It's just fascinating. Great stuff I'm really proud of, I got to tell you. You know? Okay, so what's going on? Here we are. It's Christmas week. Okay? And we got so much going on over here. You wouldn't believe it. First of all, Vic came back from D.C. My daughter Victoria came back from D.C. So we have her staying here now, and she got sick with the flu. So we spent the whole day yesterday at the doctor's trying to get a prescription. Because, nowadays, you need it's all day long. It's all day long. It's a whole day. Forget it. To see a doctor. At a place called Urgent Care. It's supposed to be get you in and out there fast, right? But no, it takes forever. So, anyways. so we're both a little sick, and we are just about to pack up the entire house and drive across country and move. And then also, too, she has to go back to college up in D.C. right after that. So we're like a nervous wreck over here trying to get things done. We're both sick. We got the flu. We're going to be driving for 6 days in the rain, towing a trailer. So we're in a nightmare situation over here, okay? And just struggling so hard financially. We're really, really, really in the red here, guys. I'm just about maxed out on my credit cards. So if you've ever wanted to support the show as a listener, and make a donation, you can go to oppermanreport.com, hit the donate button. Or if you want to contact me directly at oppermanreport@gmail.com and send me a little PayPal. Or if you want to become a member at our members section, you can, go to oppermanreport.com and just do it directly. Or email me, and I'll give you 13 months for $65. We're in a situation right now with the members section where we're redoing the paywall system. And should be done any day now. These guys are driving me crazy. It's Christmas week. So then, anytime a new member signs up, it's like this whole thing back and forth. I got to teach them step by step how to get in. So please be patient with me on that, if you could, if it's not asking too much. Okay, let's see what's going on here. I got a whole bunch of notes for you. First of all, because it's been so crazy and it's been so busy and we're moving and all this kind of stuff, what I'm going to be playing this week is content that's from the members section. So if you're not a member, it'll be new to you. If you are a member, it'll be old to you. But this is all top-notch, exclusive content you won't get anywhere else on the face of this earth. This is gold, okay? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to be playing for you the next 4 days. One is Confessions of a DC Madam. This is Henry Vinson. People who are familiar with the Franklin cover-up, okay, and that whole big scandal back then with Lawrence King and what was it, Craig Spence, I'm thinking of? Yeah, all those characters from that. Henry Vinson was the male madam who was providing the homosexual escorts in that case. And he got busted. He went to prison because he was running this escort service that was part of this blackmail operation through his credit card processing, his merchant payment account that was connected to his mortuary. The guy's in the mortuary business, a private pilot. Now, very soft-spoken guy. I think I've done the only interview with him that he's ever done, that I could find anyway. And I had him on for 2 hours. Great content, exclusive content. This guy has no reason to make up the stuff he talks about, okay? Because they've done nothing but throw him in prison, and he was brutalized in prison too. So now that's really some exclusive content that you get there. It's been in our member section for years, but now it's being played out to the public, okay, for free. I got Jeffrey Felix guarding the juice. Now, Jeffrey Felix was a prison guard at the Lovelock prison, and he became friends with O.J. Simpson. And me and Mr. Felix, I happen to know his co-author, Corey Leviton, who's been on the show here. But me and Mr. Felix, before this interview, never talked. We didn't know each other. And what he claims O.J. told him in confidence totally corresponds with my theory of this case. Okay? And Mr. Felix also, too, on the day that O.J. was released from prison at that probation parole hearing, O.J. mentioned his name, in passing. And so he got all this big nationwide publicity. He was on every show all over the place. But we had him here first. Pretty much, I think, exclusive. We've done the longest interview with him ever, too. Then, since 1983 until today, my next guest was not the archaeologist, the geologist, who was brought out to McMartin Preschool in 1983 by Ted Gunderson. And he went out there with ground-penetrating radar, and he surveyed the area. He could find no tunnels. After the trial was over, The property was turned over to the attorneys as part of their attorney's fees, their legal fees. My guest was called out there with his own eyes. He eyewitnessed a hand-dug tunnel, a hand-dug room, and a hand-dug staircase underneath the detached garage. No one's ever interviewed this man before. I got him on my show. We interviewed him. He gave us this exclusive information. It's been in the member section for years. And then in the past few months, the FBI comes out, they do a document dump about the Finders investigation. And what do they show in their diagram? Tunnel entrance underneath this detached garage. There's no way my guest knew about that. No one's interviewed him before or since, by the way. No one's bothered. Except what we're doing here for you. Okay? The fourth one, we have the Steve Bannon's Porn and Meth House. Again, exclusive reporting, exclusive. We had the tenant there, and now we have a no one's doing this stuff. Exclusive stuff on this, stuff we talk about how there were padlocks on the inside of the doors and windows. No one's ever talked about that before, except you hear it. Morning Joe Scarborough mentions it because he heard it from us. He says it in passing, but that reporting came from me, Ed Opperman. No one gives me credit. Starting off the show great, huh? So anyway, but my point is, we're sick. We're moving across country, trying to get my kid back in school. We got to pack and do it, move, drive, all this kind of stuff, driving in the snow and the rain, pulling a trailer, and providing for you 4 golden episodes of reporting. Historical stuff, man. Argue with me. Tell me it's not. Tell me there's some flaw in that reporting I'm giving you. What am I doing wrong? So, we're giving you this, out of the member section for free. And all we're asking for in return is your support that I can record, we can get settled and start recording new content again. I'm going to have Steve Hoffenberg, Jeffrey Epstein's partner, coming back on the show. I should be taping with him Saturday afternoon. But then pretty much we have to start dismantling the studio here and start packing into a trailer and getting the hell out of here. All right. Although we can't even do that because before I can leave, I lost one of my contact lenses. And you might remember the show I did for you called Contact Miracles or something like that. Magical Thinking, Contact Miracles. Where I told you the whole story about my hard contact lenses and getting these things fitted. And that whole story, that's a whole nightmare in itself. But these are hard. I have a keratoconus and astigmatism, so I need custom fitted contact lenses, hard contact lenses in my eyes, in order to push the keratoconus and astigmatism back in, so it doesn't get worse. But it's not covered under my insurance. I had to pay $1,000 out of pocket, and now we can't leave here for our trip back east, towing our trailer until the new contacts come in. And I have to put them in, hope they fit. Otherwise, I'm going to have to tweak them and have them fitted a little differently. So we're in a nightmare situation. We need your support, guys. And I haven't come to you since Vic was going off to college. I know it's Christmas. Everybody's got bills and stuff like that. So have we. And without some support, and if you're listening to us on some of these states, well, you don't be listening to this. But we need your support. Otherwise, it's okay. Anyway. Great content. Henry Vincent, Jeffrey Felix, McMartin Preschool, Steve Bannon's Porn and Meth House. You can't beat that, guys. And then another episode with Stephen Hoffenberg coming on our show. Giving you exclusive information you haven't heard anywhere else. Okay. What do you think? Is that worth hearing? Is that worth keeping us on the air? Let's see here. Oh, let me pull this up, because I want to know what this woman's name is correctly. We went to see Little Women. What we do now is, me and Vic, on Christmas Day, we have a Jewish Christmas. And if you're not from New York, you don't know what a Jewish Christmas is. Is people who don't, aren't Christian, don't celebrate Christmas. They go to the movies on Christmas Day, and then they go to get Chinese dinner. Okay? So that's what we did, man. Now,